Hello, everybody. This is
Hello.
Ron and Gretchen today,
Hi.
and we're going to talk a little bit about our month sales for November, eBay and Amazon. We were away last week. We'll talk a little bit about that. Let's talk about sales, I guess. First off, ended the month very slow. I think maybe we did 1,400 on eBay. I don't have the exact numbers for last week, but it just died. I mean, could have been vacation mode. We changed handling time to 5 days.
Yes.
But for the month, we did 96.35. So on eBay, and then another 23.79 on Amazon. So just over 12,000. So I mean, it wasn't bad.
Not bad.
Not where I want to be, but not bad.
Not bad. So we took like a week vacation for Thanksgiving. Went to upstate New York, and we had fun. And we look around and visit a few different places.
Yeah, we were at my parents' house. Went to see my parents where I spent a few years, grew up my late teens, right outside of Cooperstown, New York. Love that area. Probably one of my areas I love more. Always fell in love with the Cooperstown, Fly Creek area. Morris, a few towns over, is another very nice town. We were looking at houses and everything over in that area. I think one of the things that surprised me was the taxes are quite high in New York State.
Yes.
But the opportunity to also rent the house for the summer, possibility depending on what kind of house you had. I mean, you could make 15 to probably 4,000 extra a week renting your house out for the 10, 12 week season there, because so many people come up that way for the Baseball Hall of Fame. And if you've ever been there, they have baseball tournaments up there in Cooperstown. As you're going into Cooperstown on 28th there, you'll see them on the right-hand side. There's like 10 fields. And also in West Oneonta, they got a bunch of fields too. So
yeah, it's beautiful. If you like the country style,
I like country style. I like being away from people
it's
more
very
than anything.
nice. I know, mi amor.
Less people in my life, the better off I am.
I know.
But I mean, it was a good trip. We visited some stores, hit up a few stores on the way. We hit a Savers in Marlborough, Mass. I think that's the name of the town. I could be wrong. And then we stopped in Worcester to get something to eat at a Popeyes, and that Savers right across the street was closed. It was kind of funny, because we don't have a Popeyes near us, so whenever we go out, sometimes back to New York, it's like a little treat ourselves.
Yeah.
But they didn't have that store there anymore, so we went up to another store in town, because I've been through that town several times over the years, and on the way home, so stopped a few stores there. Then I think we didn't stop anywhere else. Went to a store in Oneonta, Cooperstown, a few stores in Albany, like a few days later.
Yeah, small stores like those thrift stores.
Yeah, some were like church thrift stores. A lot of the Salvation Armies too in New York are on the smaller side, like that one in Oneonta's.
Yes.
And it has that damn store smells nasty.
A few Goodwills.
Where I ran into my brother's ex-boss too.
Mm-hmm.
It was odd. Are you Brian's brother? Huh? Yep. That's my brother.
Yeah, so I was like kind of little in shock when I saw like those prices so high. I don't know if you guys are like that's something normal, and for some people to see those prices, but for us, like it's very high price. Like few things like this, like brand that you can find in Walmart, like $8, $10. Like, come on, really?
Well, I think when you start pricing Old Navy stuff at that, that's kind of funny. I noticed a lot of stores in Albany Also, some of the
Very-
stores,
very
actually, a
high
lot of the stores
price.
in New York. But it was no different than when we were in Connecticut.
Yeah, exactly. Same thing.
Actually, Connecticut, I would say, was worse. Connecticut was
Yes.
probably the worst state of any place we've
So
ever
far.
thrifted. That was
It's very
like sticker shock
Mm-hmm.
on trying to thrift stuff. It was crazy. But the Goodwills, really, I mean, Salvation Armies were not as bad. The Savers.
No, that's what I say. Like
We're not
Goodwills is and we complain about our Goodwill, you know, but it's really, it's crazy. Like $8, $10 for a basic. That's the brand, right? Walmart.
Yeah.
Basic thing.
Well, it had the tag, so hey, it's a little different, you know.
Oh my god! Like no
I'm a
way.
little sick if you hear me sniffling over here. If I sneeze, I'm coming down with something today.
Like,
But
no
I love
way.
thrifting in other areas and seeing different stores.
Yeah, in different towns, like few towns that I was like, whoa, this is like a ghost town, like nobody out.
Yeah,
It's
that area up by Utica, Rome, Herkimer, Ilion.
Utica.
That area was kind of, but I was kind of, it's kind of desolate, a lot of it, and even in Albany, parts of Albany, it's kind of desolate. It run down, I guess. New York, upstate New York is kind of that way. If you go to a lot of areas like Rochester, even Buffalo was kind of like that in places.
Yes.
It's kind of a lot of the population, I would say, has probably decreased over the last few years. So what do you think is the reason for these stores are asking such crazy prices?
No idea.
You think it's people make YouTube videos and they're on YouTube all day?
No.
They're just they're sitting in the office on a computer going, "Oh, I wonder if anybody's giving away prices today."
Okay, I think some of this store, like Goodwill, are in very, they are like in plaza and malls, and the rent in those places is very expensive. So they need to find a way to make that money, to pay their rent, to pay employees, and all that.
Yeah, like I was told at our store, by somebody. One of the managers, the old manager now, he's at one of the other stores. But like he said, that they know what they can get for certain pieces of clothing because they always sell at whatever price they put it at. So, and they'll price things up. But if you notice, if something's not selling in 2 to 3 weeks on that boutique rack, it's back on the floor at the regular price, and they're trying to get rid of it. So, I mean, it's a constant thing where, they're getting it for free, but because of that, they got to pay employees, got to pay insurance probably for their own employees, insurance for the store, rent for the store, and all that kind of things. They're trying to milk every dollar they can out of their donations, I would say.
And that Goodwill next to Walmart and Albany. It's like they get like a lot of stuff from Walmart.
Oh yeah, or Target, one of those stores.
Or Target, because very, very close, and they price the stuff like almost the same price, like if you buy in those places.
But we spent in there, I think, $10 between the ink and
that's where we found the games.
Those 2 puzzles, and I'll get between the puzzles and the 2 games and that thing probably $300.
Yes.
So you just never know. I mean, you could walk in any store. I mean, and those other stores, even though when we were up in Utica area, even though those stores were in not the best areas, we were finding
very
some
scary
really
areas, guys. Like very.
But we were finding some good stuff, And sometimes it's all you need is just to find that 1 or 2 items that you can make a lot of money on. I mean, I have no problem paying $25 for something if I can make $150, $200. I mean, I'm making 6, 8, 10 times my money. Now, would I buy something for $25 and sell it on Amazon for $50 and make $5 profit? No, hell no. That doesn't make any sense. But what else? Let's think about for a minute here. I mean, it's fun to go away though and travel and do different things.
Yeah, it's very nice. I wish we can do more often.
Yeah, I mean, we had the idea for at least 2 years now to do it, but trying to get that our first home has been a struggle, and to get there, and that's what we want. If it can't happen, maybe we will.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the goal.
Army of vehicles and an RV and a trailer, and go from place to place. Watch out.
Mm-hmm.
Coming to a town near to you. Yeah, one of the viewers had a question in a haul video I did the other day. If you didn't see that, I'll show you everything that we picked up from our shopping around in rural New York and Massachusetts and so on and so forth. But found a pair of Jordans, and somebody asked me, how do I know they're real? For me, I just know when I had them. I've had a lot of sneakers, and especially Jordans at one time. I mean, I don't know. You know how many I probably had at one time.
Yes.
It was probably at least 100, probably, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I know real ones from fake ones as soon as I pick them up. It's kind of hard with pictures. It's kind of hard online. I know a lot of the crazy colors. You'll see these shoes in like these damn Jolly Rancher colors. 90% of the time they're fake. They have these crazy color schemes and so on and so forth. I do have a few fake Jordans around the warehouse, and since I have the real pair, I should probably make a video. But since they're different...
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
No, I picked them up specifically for a video. Because I wanted to make one to show the difference in some of the things, to tell if they're real or fake. But I mean, a lot of it just goes by the quality of the shoe. And a lot of them, it's also a difference between the Jordan shoe and the Jordan brand. Because Jordan shoes are really the basketball shoes that Michael Jordan made and designed, and they kind of go by numbers from 1 to 23. I believe it's 1 to 23. I could be wrong, because a lot of the Jordans after like 10 or no, I say 14, 15, they started getting ugly as hell, and I would never wear half those shoes, no matter if they were given to me for free. They were just ugly. I mean, a lot of the ones I wore when I was in school, like the 3s, the 2s, the 4s, just 5, 6, 7, I would wear those all day long.
Now, for somebody that don't know how to, like me, let's say, like how I know, I found this Jordan. How I know they're real. What I do?
Best thing to do is put them in your cart, sit down, and there's websites, there's things that you could.
You think I need to look on eBay and look for this?
You can look on eBay. I mean, it's
pair.
There's a numbers on the inside of the shoes.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a series of 6 numbers, and even if you Google that, it should come up under images. You should come up with the shoe, and you'll have an idea of, and just look at the other quality of the shoes. There'll be like differences. Like I said, I'll make a video. So I think I have 2 pairs of now 5s that I could make a video about it and actually show some differences. Sometimes it's the tag. Sometimes it's just the cheap quality of the shoe. I mean, these are $200 shoes. New. Yeah. So I mean, they're gonna be better made than a lot of shoes, and you just really want to pay attention to the quality. That's good to know,
because when you see something, pair of shoes expensive shoes, and you see these shoes very cheap on Goodwill, for example, the first thing you think is fake. Like why somebody's gonna donate something expensive like that, like the Jordans. A lot of guys I know like to collect those kind of shoes.
Yeah, I think they were new because they had the what do you want to call it, the cardboard inserts on the inside of the shoes.
Mm-hmm.
But and they have the tongue thing on the laces. A lot of the shoes don't have that. Anything else cool you want to talk about? I kind of.
No.
I mean, we sent an Amazon order the other day that was took us only 3 months from our last order, and it wasn't that much things, 30 things, maybe 40 things. So it was good to get that order out of here again, because it's a lot of good money in those things. I think we had 3 or 4 board games over $100.
Mm-hmm.
Some other good quality stuff. So wasn't selling, kicking around the warehouse. So it's always good to get that stuff out of here. I mean, I'm not chasing any of that fourth quarter stuff, chasing toys or anything like that. So, yeah, with that being said, for the most part, it was good to get away, good to see family. We placed our store on vacation mode and changed the handling time to adjust for it, and we've had no issues whatsoever. I mean, sales slowed down, which is expected.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and I think in general, a lot of people expect people that sell used goods. They hear so many people talk about fourth quarter being a huge, strong selling point, but from our sales fluctuate most of the time between 20% any month, and it doesn't really change when fourth quarter comes. Used goods. I mean, it changes a little. We might do a little better because we're selling jackets now. We're selling suits more often, sport coats more often. We're selling the larger items that we're not selling in the summer.
Yes.
You know, so with that stuff sells. Of course, our numbers are a little better, but for the most part, our average sales are 175, 200 a month. Sell about 25% of our inventory month in and month out. 20 to 25%. I mean, and I think that's the thing. A lot of people will see, like, everybody talking about, like, what was Monday? The Internet Monday or
Cyber Monday.
Cyber Monday, whatever. Talking about, hey, sales are going to increase. I mean, maybe if you're on Amazon selling new stuff, maybe. You're selling used pair of jeans on eBay, probably not going to see much of an increase. Maybe other people would differ from me from what I'm saying, but for us, I don't see much difference year in and year out. I mean, I look at our calendar here. Our best months this year was March, April, and September on eBay. I mean, no rhyme or reason, but no fourth quarter in any of those months, really. Fourth quarter to me is October, November, December. And we're talking spring and we're talking early fall. So, just keep your head out, keep your head up, keep hustling because you don't hustle, you don't eat. Have a good day. And we'll see you next week.
See you next time.
Have a good week.
Bye-bye.